Good day. My topic is about Filipino and the bamboo. And as we all know that Filipinos are like bamboo. Why? Though a bamboo is a very slender type of plant, but when the wind blows or any storms that will come, the bamboo will just stand. The bamboo tree was wiser. It knew it was not as robust as a mango tree. Though we know that the bamboo tree has a slender plant, is a slender plant, while the mango tree has a big body. But still, if the wind blows, the bamboo tree will still stood in the test of blowing by the wind. And so every time if the wind blew, it bent its head gracefully. When finally the wind got tired of blowing, the bamboo tree still stood in its beauty. So that's the characteristic of the bamboo tree. Filipino welcome any kind of life that God offered to him. That is why when we are tested with difficult situations in our life, we just felt contented, happy, and at peace. The sad plight of other people of the world is not his. To him, as to the ancient Oriental poet, the past is already a dream of happiness, and every tomorrow is a vision of hope. Why a dream of happiness? It's because that is your experience, and because of your experience, you were able to gain strength, and you yourself was being founded by the experiences, the sad moments that you have, and you will use that one as your tool for you to be strong in the next test that you will be experiencing later on. And every tomorrow is a vision of hope. So we don't know what our future will happen. We don't know what will happen to us in the near future, but we dream of a good and beautiful tomorrow of our life. He has saying that life is like a wheel. Sometimes our life is we are on top, and sometimes our life we are na ata sa kubos. We are sometimes down. The monsoon season comes and he has to go undercover, but then the sun comes out again. So whatever typhoon that will happen to the Filipino, still the Filipino will recognize that there is a sun that will come out afterwards. So, like a bamboo, every time the wind blows, every time the storm will try to weaken it, but the bamboo will still stood in its test. Sometimes we worry, but there are times we do not worry of our tomorrow. Most of the Filipinos won't worry of tomorrow. So most of the Filipinos are just satisfied of what they have. Tomorrow will be another day. No wonder why Filipino can afford to laugh, even in difficulties, even in sadness, even in troubles, even in problems. That's why there's a saying that there is always fun in the Philippines. Bisag magbaha man na, ang mga tao naagyapoy kalipay. Bisag na'y problema, maglinog, magbagyo, mag-coronavirus, ang mga Pilipino malipayon gihapon ay mag-TikTok para mawa ang ilahang kaguol sa panghitabo karon. That's a Filipino. The Filipino has been often accused of being indolent and of lacking of initiative. So sometimes we are accused of we don't have any initiative of what's the right thing. Why is this so? It's because Filipinos are contented but brilliant. So we look of what makes us happy. That's the Filipino. The Filipino, in fact, has a way of escaping from the rigorous problem of life. So, if there are problems that happened, each of the Filipino will find ways in which he can solve the problem. Life. There are times that Filipino will hold steadfastly even the problems of the family. So ang pamilya maoy kanang usa ka tool nga diin ang usa ka Pilipino makabarog siya sa iyang kaugalingon kay tungod na siya pamilya nga mo support kaniya. And in the end, the family will help one another. Filipinos are very faithful to its belief. In other places in the world, you find people who can carry an affluent conversation in at least 3 languages. So we Filipinos, we have this ability that we can communicate directly to the citizens of the world because we can speak, we can understand the English language. Unfortunately, the foreigner do not have to learn our language, but we Filipinos, we know how to communicate to them because we know the English language. So that's a Filipino. We are like bamboos that wherein if problem comes, we can stand in the test of time. So as a Filipino, we must be proud of ourselves that we are Filipino. God made us in this country, so we have to be proud because we have different abilities, we have different talents that we can be proud of to all the citizens of the world. So that's all. Thank you.